Hi everyone, it's Tides Changing here, and welcome to part one of the new Let's Build series that I'm starting, in which I'll be making a rustic inn here in the beautiful Granite Falls. When it came to choosing what to do for the series, I wanted to have it be more so my choice, but in the last part of the last Let's Build that I did, I asked what you all wanted to see, so I factored what you all said you wanted to see into what I decided to do. So I thought it'd be fun to do something having to do with the outdoor retreat game pack, and also quite a few people wanted to see something more rustic. There were also people who wanted to see a community lot, and then I think there were a couple requests for an inn or a hotel type lot. And then, there were of course people who wanted to see a house, so I figured that doing an inn would be a good way to combine a lot of those. Because what I envision for this is a lot that contains a bar and, common areas, but then at the same time it also has like two or three rooms, like hotel type rooms. So I wanted to make it so it could either be set as a bar and used as a bar in Granite Falls, because it'd be pretty cool to have a community lot like that in this world. Or if you want to have your Sims actually stay in it, you could set it as a rental and it will have everything that they need to be able to live in it. Like I'll put in a full kitchen, it'll have, living room type areas in it. So I just thought that this would be a really fun build to do, and it would be something different than just doing a plain old cabin. I could have a lot of fun with it, so we could have like a wedding arch and a bunch of other really cool stuff in it. A little bbit about what I do with the Let's Builds is that I make a house or a community lot over multiple parts, however many parts it takes to complete the lot in real time, and along the way I ask for suggestions from you all on what I should do and what you want to see done with it. And then I take the suggestions that I like and I put them to use and give credit to whoever suggested it. And I just really like doing that because everyone has a different way of looking and thinking about things, so I can get ideas for the build that I wouldn't have thought of myself, and it just combines in a really cool way. And not only do viewers get to see my ideas, but they get to see others' ideas as well. So it's just kind of this cool melting pot of ideas, and it also gives a series a collaborative feel, hence the name Let's Builds. I really enjoy doing these, and a lot of you seem to enjoy watching them as well. Before moving on to the actual building though, I wanted to quickly introduce myself for those of you who are new to my channel. So my name is Ashley, and I've been playing The Sims since the original one came out about 14 or 15 years ago. So I've been playing The Sims for a while, and when I was about 14 or 15 years old, when The Sims 2 was out, I got really into building houses. So for about the past 9 years, building homes in The Sims has been a hobby of mine. And on this channel, I do building videos as well as Let's Plays. But now that all that intro talking is out of the way, I'm going to get on to the actual build itself. So I've already worked out in my head pretty much what I want to do. Because I did think about it a bit, because I didn't want to go into this like having no idea what I was doing and just having it take a while to get something that I liked. So what I envision for this place is lots of decks. So I want there to be a deck that wraps around like 3 sides of the house. Just lots of space where Sims can go out and look at the beautiful outdoors. And plus I think that really helps with the whole community lot feel. But I'm really looking forward to getting into this build. I think it'll just be really fun, just something a little bit different, something more fun than just making a standard cabin. Although I should mention that I actually finished a cabin build, and the speed build for that will be up sometime this week. I'm shooting for either Wednesday or Thursday. I still have to do the commentary and all that, but I think you all will like the cabin. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it's definitely one of the best houses that I built in The Sims 4 so far. I just really love it, and I can't wait to share it with all of you. But right now I'm just taking care of doing the front part of this building. So what I want to do, like I said, I want to have a lot of porches. So this is the front right here, so I wanted a porch that kind of wraps around in the front here, down this side, and then around to the back. I just think that'd be really pretty, be really nice to be able to get a lot of views of Granite Falls in. So there we go, we've got the front side of the house and the porch around the front of it. So I'm just going to continue this around here. And then I'm also making some bumped out areas like this right here just to add some detail to it, because I don't want it to just be like straight line, and have it be sort of boxy looking. Although, I don't know, like it might end up looking kind of boxy. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to end up looking But I did at least, like I said, like kind of work out what I wanted to do before getting into this. So actually, let me put the walls up. So this is what we've got so far, and then wanted to have the deck wrap around a little bit more. And then also something else I want to do with this is have an open area on the second floor that overlooks the first floor. I think that'd be really cool. Like it could overlook the bar area. I think that would be pretty awesome. Okay, but we got this so far, and then this is where I wanted the overlooking area to be, so I'm just gonna do something similar to what I did with the cabin build that I mentioned, because with that one I had this area, I had the same overlook, like where the second floor overlooked, I guess, the living room. And I really liked how the bumped out area looked on that, so I'm just going to do something sort of similar to that with this one. And how far does this need to go? So I'm just going to bring this back here, like this, I guess. And then, oops, continue the porch around to this thing right here. So the porch will go right up to this. And then over on this side, I wanted to have another deck as well. Like I said, just lots of deck space on this place. And then I think that this needs a little bit more detail. I don't know if I want to bring this out any, or if I want to just put two doors. Like maybe I could just do this, and that would fill in that space enough. I think that's fine. I don't know if that's too boxy or not. And I also think there needs to be some more detail around here. So maybe we could take, oops, maybe we could take this out and then bring this out a little bit. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll bring this out. And ugh, it's not all set in the room. There we go. Okay, that's fixed. So this is what we have so far for here. So I'm just gonna put the flooring all the way around up on the second floor. So this is actually coming along pretty quickly. There we go. So that's like the wraparound porch there, and then where was it? Right here. There we go. And then we also need one right here in the very front. There we go. So, oh, we also need it back here. So this is going to be another deck up on the second floor here. And now it is time to put in the walls. And the nice thing about this, because with the cabin I did where I had this similar, like, open second floor bump out area is, an issue I had with it is that I had roofs next to it. So when I took it out, the roofs clipped through, but at least since there's only decks up next to it, I won't have an issue with roofs clipping through. So that's definitely a good thing. Let's just bring this all the way around. And once I get this all set up, I'll explain more what I have envisioned for the floor plan. Because like I said, up on the second floor, I'm going to have 2 or 3 rooms, like rooms that Sims would stay in if this was a hotel. And then on the first floor would be more of the common areas, like a bar and a full kitchen. Definitely have to have a full kitchen, because I probably won't put kitchens in any of the rooms. I don't think I'll be able to fit it. And also probably a formal dining room, like a formal dining area. So kind of give it, I guess, somewhat of a bed and breakfast theme. Actually, no, I don't want to do that with this. What do I want to do? I want to do this. Yeah, we'll just bring this across, and then maybe maybe it would look better if I just pulled this in a little bit. I wonder how it would look if I did this for extra detail. Maybe? I think that might look a little bit better. Ah! And for some reason, this isn't joined as one room. I don't know why. I guess I have to, I guess I have to do this, where I just stick the room in here. Yeah, I think this is what I have to do. Because of, if I don't get it all straightened out as a single room, it might cause issues later on. Okay, this is working. Ugh. Okay, so we gotta, you know what, that's fine though, because this is fine, because of this is just gonna end up being unused space anyway. These little things right here. Usually whenever I have I guess, I don't know if I call them columns, but whenever I have like one by one areas, I usually just wall them off because it's kind of like, there's really no use for that, so I just wall it off so it doesn't look odd in the room. But there we go, that's what we've got so far for the structure of this, and it'll start looking better once I get everything in it. But what I wanted right here in the front, this is going to be another deck right here. But I wonder if it would look better if I pulled this in like this and then drag this out. Okay, never mind. That looks worse. We're not going to do that. We're just going to go back to this. And I also need to get the this up here for the roof. That's going to be up on the up above the second floor. I don't think I'm going to do a third floor. I don't really think there needs to be a third floor. I don't want this to be too huge. Because I don't want the series to be quite as long as the Suburban Let's Build series was. I think this one will be a little bit quicker, like maybe closer to 10 parts. But then again, that's what I thought the Suburban series would be when I first started, and it ended up being a bit longer than that. Okay, so there we go, there's that. So now I can start working on all the roofing. It might be a little bit boring, but I'm just gonna take this hipped roof and just stick it all the way over all of this. But I will add in some gable roofs here and there to make things look a little bit more interesting. That's why I did the bump out, so it wasn't all just a block of hipped roof. I think I got that. Yeah, I think that's right above there. And then we also need another one here. So it might look sort of awkward now, but as usual, once things start to take shape and once the details are put in, it'll begin to look much better than it does now. Because I don't know, I feel like usually when I build, it just looks kind of awkward in the beginning stages, but then it just really comes together later on. So I think that height is fine. So then we also need a gable roof over here. And let's just get that back a little bit. And a little bit more. I think that height is fine. And as I go, I will work out the details more. And there we go. Yeah, see, if I hadn't had it properly, if I hadn't properly gotten it to be a room, then the roof would be clipping through. Because I notice that happens if it's not properly a room. Need to get that pitch right. There we go. I think that's good. So this is what we've got so far. I think that looks pretty decent. Well, I wonder, what if we did a half hipped roof right here instead of a gable roof? Just to give a little bit of variety into the roof. I'm actually going to set this up down here. And then let's move this up here. And we definitely got to lower the pitch a little bit. But not that much. I don't know if that looks... Let's see. I think the gable roof actually looks a little bit better. And there we go, that's correct. And then around here, I'm going to get another gable roof. And also push it back a little bit more. I feel like this is coming together pretty quickly. Like I said, with this, I had in my mind, like I had a vision in my mind of what I wanted to do. Actually, can we fine tune that a little bit? Because maybe I should raise this up a little bit. Yeah. Because I think this roof's a little bit too low. I think that's fine. I can always adjust it later once I get everything else worked out. Actually, I'm going to go down a level. So I think that's fine, although maybe it needs to be lowered a little bit more. And then we also need another one of those around here. And I think I lowered that down just one or two clicks. I think that's It's kind of hard to tell. Okay, I think this was right. Yeah, I think that's right. So this is what we've got so far for the structure. It'll definitely look a lot better once I get everything in, but I do think that the structure has definitely has a community lot kind of look to it, and not just like it's a house. And I guess we'll put a door here and then another door here. And then I don't know if we want to have another door right here. I think that'd be good. And then I think over on this side I'll have a chimney. So now I'm just going to put in the windows and doors on the outside. So I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to do what I did with the cabin and have the same kind of window setup. Just because I did this with that cabin that you'll see in a few days, and I really, really liked how it looked. So, and then you also have another window up there, so I think that looks pretty nice and it's really open and just gives a nice view of the lake right out there. And then maybe another window right here. Yeah, and I'm not going to put a door there because this is going to be where it's open from the second floor, like right over this area. So then we got the doors all set up here, so now we need some more windows. So I think right next to the doors I'll put these fancier windows. I think that looks pretty nice. We'll do that same thing here as well. And then right here in the front I'll put this window. And oh, I should probably move up the foundation. There we go. Should maybe lower one. And then I also did want to use, this is the new foundation. So I did want to show this, and I somehow didn't notice that it had multiple colors before. So I'll try this darker one, because before I just kind of grabbed the first one when I was making the cabin. I didn't even realize there's more color options for it, so I'll go with this one. I think it looks pretty nice, and then now I'll get back to picking all the windows. So I'm pretty much just using the Mediterranean theme windows, because they actually work really well for cabins. And I think right here I'm just going to do this and put just a bunch of them, just have a lot of windows. That looks nice. Hopefully that's not too busy. And then just do the same thing around here. And I'm not going to put any more windows on that wall right there. I think that wall's fine as is. It's going to be really fun to do something a little bit different. Like I'm excited to do something other than just a regular old house for Let's Build, and hopefully you all like this idea of doing something a little bit different. But this is what we've got going on so far with the windows. And we also need right around here. I'm just going to do this. There we go. And then maybe for this one I'll just do this and have 3. Yeah, I think that looks fine. And also right here, I need some more windows. I think this is the right alignment that I had it before. Oh, maybe I want to lower these down a little bit. Oh, you know what, never mind. I think around this side I'll just have them up higher because it's a little bit different than it's on the deck where it's on the deck. So I just feel like right here where there's no decking, it just looks a little bit better to have them all the way up towards the top. And then I also gotta be sure to put the doors around that other side. And then right here I'll just have 2 windows. Actually, there is the double window. There's this one right here that is just 2 windows combined, so I'll use those there. And then right here I will have some double doors. I guess this will be right off a room. So my goal is to have for every room to have their own deck access, or have access out to the deck somewhere. So this is coming together really, really quick. This is going so much quicker than the last B build. But since this is all the windows that I need. So now I'm going to start on the railings and columns and all of that stuff around the deck. So I think I'm just going to do the columns first because I really want to use these columns that came with Outdoor Retreat. So I'm just going to set them up and then pick some railings that match. And I'm not sure what point I'm going to stop at with this part. Maybe I'll do everything, or maybe, I don't know, maybe I will get the wallpaper done in this part. And then I guess I'll stick another column right in here in this edge. There we go. But I do really like this so far. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun to furnish and landscape, and I definitely think a wedding arch right in front of the lake would be really pretty. So Sims, I guess they can get married when they're on vacation, but it'd just be really cool to throw weddings here. I just think that that'd be awesome. Maybe if I'll put this in like in my Sims 4 Let's Play, I'll put this in Granite Falls and then have the next couple that gets married get married in this, if I can do that. I think that'd be pretty awesome to, because the two weddings I've had so far in this series were done at Hawthorne Vista, so it'd be cool to do a wedding somewhere different. So I guess that's, I mean, this is a little bit off center, but I think that's fine. And then we'll get some more, I don't, it's probably not a good idea to put columns right in that, but oh well, I'll do it. And then we'll do the same thing over, whoops, let me undo that, and then I'll just do the same thing over here. And let's just turn this. So there we go, that's what we've got so far. I don't know if there was a darker wood color for these that might look a little bit better. No, actually I think that this color just looks best. It's a little bit different than the windows and doors, but I think that's fine. Also, it might be a good idea to figure out where I'm going to put in the staircases so I can put columns around that. So I noticed when I was looking around at other cabins, I noticed that they used these stairs. So to keep with the theme that they had, I'm just going to use these as well, put some stairs there, and then also put some stairs around here in the front. And then there also needs to be some staircases around the back as well. So I'll put some right here, centered. I think that's fine. I don't need a huge staircase. And then right here I'll put some more. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so now let's get back to putting the columns in. I'm having so much fun with this already. I hope you all enjoy the series, like what I decided to do with it. And I guess we can do another one right here. There we go, we got lots of columns going on. And then I'll put some columns right next to the stairs here. So I think that that's... Oh, we need some columns right here as well. Yeah, I think that's good. Now that all the columns are in, the next thing to do is pick out the railings. So I gotta find some railings that match. There are, I could use these, but do those match? Let's see, I gotta make sure that it almost matches. I'm gonna try some other ones too. These ones aren't good. These ones maybe. Which ones do I... Maybe either these ones or these ones. I'm not sure which ones match. These actually... Whoops. These actually match really well. These match really... I don't know. These have more of that... Whoops. Keep going up to the second floor. These have kind of like the same rustic details as the columns. You know what? I think I like the first one that I have here more. You guys can let me know what you think of the fences, but I think this one's pretty good. I think it matches decently. You can also put it on the afternoon light to maybe get a better picture of that, because sometimes things look a little bit different in different times of the day. It's a slightly different wood, but you can hardly tell, I think. So I'm just gonna continue going with this one. I think I used this one, the other one I looked at, in the cabin that I made. I don't think I used these. But I did notice that these were used on other cabins as well. So I saw that, I think this one, the one next, yeah, that one's got some red railings going on. But I don't think, I don't really want to do red railings. Actually, how would that look? It's probably not going to look very good. I'm just gonna put the brown down for now, and then once I get the wallpaper and all of that up, I can mess around with that. But it's definitely looking better now that I'm getting the details on it. I thought this was gonna take longer than this to get together. And one last bit. Okay, so there we go. We've got the columns, we've got the doors and windows, we've got this is a good bit of the way done. Wow. The first part already, and then I'm not even quite done yet with the first part. I think, oh, I also forgot to put some windows around here. Although maybe I shouldn't. That might be too many windows. Let's compare this to without. You know, I think I like it with the windows more. And then I could also add in some details, like with the cabin that I made. I put planter boxes underneath the windows, so I can also do that, like in this area here where it's not above decking. But yeah, this is what we've got going so far. Definitely, I definitely think it has an in look to it. But now I think I'm going to take a break from the exterior and work out the floor plan, like talk a bit about what I envision for the inside of the house. So like I said, up here will be the rooms. Probably, I think I could fit 3 rooms in here, and then... Oh, how did you end up in here? What is this? There we go. Okay, that's fixed. Oh, what is... Okay, we gotta fix this. But anyway, my thought is that in here can be the bar area, like maybe the actual bar itself would be under a covered area. Like I don't think I want to have the bar out here where it's open, but maybe it can be just under, because I'm thinking it'll be covered like here back, like in here. And then maybe the bar can kind of be back in, or maybe over here would be better. I don't know, I have to work that out, or maybe I will put it out here, like maybe, but then I wanted to have a fireplace. I'll have to work that out a little bit more. Oh, I also wanted to have a chimney. Okay, we have to use move objects on sheet. So for those of you who don't know, to get the move objects sheet, you just do, and also for those of you who don't know, to get to the cheat console, to get out of it you hit escape, but to get into it you hold down Control Shift C, and then it is bb dot move objects. So now I can just place this anywhere I want. So we've got a fire or chimney there, and then this one here, and then see how that looks with the roof. So it's barely popping through. So I'm just gonna tap 9 and move it up. So that's something else you can do with the move objects sheet on. So I'm gonna just keep moving it up until it's looks separated from the chimney below it, just to get it to pop up above the roof some. So there we go. I think that looks nice having the chimney in there. And I did something similar with the cabin. Like I'm just kind of taking a few ideas from the cabin that I made just because I loved some of the things that I tried in it so much. But I'm really happy with how this is coming along. I guess I'll work out... Also, so I might not get the whole first floor plan worked out, but I do want to get the second floor plan where the rooms will be worked out. So what I'm thinking is you first walk in and there's this reception area and then a staircase going up to the second floor where the rooms are. So I think it'd be good to have it kind of be along this wall here, and then just put the staircase going up to the second floor. And I think I'll use the same one that I used outside. So I'll do this, and then I think we can do a double wide staircase. I think that'd be pretty good for this. You know, you want something kind of fancy for this place. So then going upstairs, that's the staircase, and I don't know why it's vanishing. That's really weird. It does that sometimes. Maybe once I start putting on walls, it'll stop doing that. So, there we go. It's fixed. So what I'm thinking is I can have 2 rooms over here, and they'll probably just have a double bed. Maybe some of them will have single bed. Maybe I'll make 1 room with 2 single beds. But plenty of space for a large family. But what I'm thinking is there can be 2 rooms, and then you get to 1 room. There'll be a door here to get to this room, and then a door over here to get to the other room. And like I said, each room will have deck access. So this room has access to this one. This room has this whole deck with 2 doors going out there. So I guess this will be the more luxurious suite. And I guess we'll have this be the bathroom. So maybe this can be the bathroom for this room, and then this can be the bathroom for this room, and then I'll have... What would be an even split? I think here's good. I kind of want this room to be a little bigger. So then maybe I could do is have the door around here, and then the bed can be along here. It could be just a double bed. So you have the bed here, a door to the bathroom right here, and then maybe like a little sitting area and a desk or something like that. I think that could look pretty good. And then in this room over here, I can do the same thing where I can have the door. The door's gonna have to be here, so then I can have the bed here, and then door to the bathroom here. sitting area. Yeah, I think that'll work pretty well. And then over here on this side, I'm going to have another room. But I should probably work out where I want to have the open area. So I think this is okay. That's a lot of windows for a bathroom. That's the only problem putting so many windows in here. You know what? Maybe on the second floor, I'll just take out the windows along here, or maybe only have just one window right here. I guess that's fine. I guess we can just do that. So that'll be the bathroom for that room. And then I'm thinking this could be the open area, like all of this. So then to do that, you just mark it off as a room. I don't know if it's necessary to delete it. But then when you delete the walls, it brings the floor back. But then you can just delete it again. And then unfortunately there is some glitchiness where the windows won't show through. But if I go to if you go to certain angles, it'll all show through. It's just kind of annoying how it does that. But there we go. That will be the open area. And then I will mark off the rest of this as a room. And then now the staircase is vanishing too. It's really annoying how it does that. And then this will just be an area going out onto this deck off of this area right here. So I guess I'll just drag this across. Yeah, I think that works. So this will be another room. So I'm thinking these rooms will have double beds. And then this room, since it's a little bit smaller, so this room itself is smaller. And then the bathroom's actually a little bit bigger. But maybe we could just just push this out. Yeah, we could just do this. And then make the bathroom the same size as the other ones. Yeah, I think that's fine. Or, I don't know if... yeah, that's fine. This gives the room itself a little bit more room. But for this room, instead of double beds, since I can't really fit double beds, I think I'm just going to have single bed here, single bed here. So this can be like a kid's room. But now I'm just going to put some railings in here. So, right there. And then along the stairs as well. So, there we go. And then I think also some columns on the first floor here. Supporting that area would be good. So I think it was right here. Yeah, 3 back. And then another column right there. So let's see how that looks from the second floor. So that looks pretty, let me turn off the grid. So that's what you've got from the second floor up here. So I think that looks pretty cool. I'm really happy with how this is coming along so far. I think I'm really gonna enjoy this series, and I hope you all will as well. So, I guess the last order of business for this part will be to just put some doors up here, and I'll figure out the logistics of the first floor later, because I'm not exactly sure how things are gonna be arranged with the bar and all that. And then we'll put the doors for this room. I think right here is good, and then we'll have the bathroom right here. And then, like I said, over here, I'll have the bathroom door. We'll make it right here. So, unfortunately, this bathroom has a window, but then this one doesn't. But that's not a huge deal. That's kind of how things have to be arranged, I guess. But I like this. I really like this so far. I'm so excited to continue this series. Who knows? Maybe it'll be an even better series than the Let's Build a Suburban House. Maybe what I can do as far as the bar goes is do what I did on the second floor and delete all the windows but one. And then I think some of the, I'm not actually going to place it, but I just want to work it out. So I could do, oh, that's 4 wide. I wanted only a 3 wide bar. Do they have such a thing? No, they do not. Well, what I could do is place one of the 2 wide bars like this. Right in here, and then have it go up to this column. So that's not actually the bar I'm going to leave. I'm just working out things in my head. So then we could do this. That's not an island, though. What I should use is an island, but, you know, whatever, just to get the picture. Okay. Here we go. Wait. This is right. So just as an example, it won't be a huge fancy bar, but I think it could be really cute to just have the bar be in this area right here. And then we can stick another one. Like, it can just kind of come around like this, and then maybe put the shorter one. I think I'll have to see if I can still get through that. But I'm not going to actually keep this, but I think this would be... Actually, I want to take this one out. But I think that this would be really good for the bar area, like a good design for it. So then when you go up onto the second floor, it's just right there in this little nook. And I think that's kind of a cool look. And then you can just have a fireplace out here and a bunch of tables and chairs. and some stereos, and then you can just like overlook it from the second floor. I think that'd be pretty awesome. But for the time being, I'm just gonna get rid of this. We also need to have a bathroom as well. So there needs to be like a public restroom, which maybe I can put right here. Although there's a lot of windows there. I'll have to work out the... Maybe not here. Maybe I can have it be somewhere else. And then as far as the reception area goes, I'll have to work it out. I'll just have some counters right here to mimic a reception area. And then maybe... I don't know if... So maybe I can just drag the wall across... A wall across here. No. Okay, so if I make this a bathroom... And then I could drag the wall across here and then have it be like this. So then I can just fit in maybe like 2 or 3 counters right here, like some island counters, and then have an archway back here. Maybe just 3, but I think that's a good baseline for that. I'll probably alter this whole later on. And then I'm not going to bother like rooming, you know, making things into rooms over here, but over here will just be a full kitchen and a formal dining room, something fancier than the bar area, and then maybe a game room or a living room or something. And then up here in this area, I think it'd be cool to have just a sitting area where people can go and relax. Maybe some chairs overlooking here. So I just wanted to share a little bit of my vision for the interior of this place and what I want to do with it. But yeah, I'm just so excited to continue the series. I'm really loving what I have so far. So now I'm just going to give one more look at the outside of this place so you all can see what we have so far. So in the next part, I'm going to continue with adding the details to the outside, like figure out the roof, add trims, and do the wallpaper and all that stuff, and maybe get started on some landscaping. This is just coming along so fast that I think I can actually begin landscaping in the next part, because I think with the Let's Build a Suburban House series, it was like the 4th or 5th part when I started doing landscaping, but we might already be on that in the second part. But I'm going to go ahead and end this part here. I hope you all enjoyed this video and that you're looking forward to seeing more from the series. Like I kept saying, I am super excited to continue this series and see how this turns out. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!